it is better to free your woman, your partner, or your wife, rather than throw acid on her. And when I say rather than throw acid on her, acid should not even be an option. I have seen disgusting cases of acid attacks on the rise, okay, around the world, including in Muslim countries, when in actual fact there's no place in Islam for acid attacks. Now, is beating allowed in Islam if your wife disobeys you? Okay, if for example you warn her from something and she's doing something which is un-Islamic, okay, are you allowed to beat her? The clear answer is no. So the word in Arabic, which is daraba, that actually means to tap lightly. Okay, it doesn't even mean to beat, it's to tap lightly. Like in the example from the Sunnah, the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said to tap with a miswak, which is, like a toothbrush equivalent. So how are you going to feel when someone taps you with a miswak, okay, like a toothbrush? You're not going to get hurt. Now, the conditions to even tap with a miswak are, firstly, okay, if the wife does not listen to, what her husband's asking of her, provided, like, the husband can't say anything which is un-Islamic, okay? So if he's just and she's literally doing something which is against Islam, the first thing is he warns her, okay? If she still doesn't listen to him, okay, and then he basically separates his bed from her. And if she still doesn't listen to him, then the third thing he does is lightly tap her with a miswak, which is the equivalent of a toothbrush. He is not allowed to batter her, he is not allowed to beat her up, okay? And even with a miswak, he is not allowed to do that on her face. Even lightly, he's not allowed to do that on her face. In Islam, you're not even allowed to strike someone in their face. And he's not even allowed to leave any marks on any part of her body, whether that's her face or that's her body. Okay, he's not allowed to do that. He's not allowed to cause her pain. Now, what this actually really means is it's a symbolic beating, okay? It's not the actual beating, because the word daraba means lightly, to tap lightly. It does not even mean to beat, okay? So there's a lot of misconception even in the Muslim world, okay, and even in the non-Muslim world, where they think that that's what it means. This is why education is so important. So if the worst that a guy can do is tap his wife lightly with a miswak, if she doesn't fulfill the warnings, etc., and all that, if that's the worst that he can do, tap her, then who the hell said that he's allowed to throw acid on her? Who the hell said that he can disfigure her face when Allah, God, has given her that face, right? Regardless of what she does, the wrong that she does, he does not have a right to do that at all. No man and no woman has a right to do that to another human being.